ago,
Yeah.
a snake poured a saliva into one of the eye of the animal.
Okay.
So I've never seen some before. I've been hearing about it.
Okay.
So this time around that I experienced one.
Okay.
So I have to call a brother who is more experienced than I do.
Okay.
And he told me to first get sugar and put it in the water, stir it and pour it into the ice.
Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Muhammad. We are still here in Yeji, right?
Yes.
Where are we? Which part of Yeji are we?
The Sabo line.
Alright. We are here to talk about livestock farming, and I have my brother here with me, a young guy, and we would like to learn from him. Hello. Yeah, well, please introduce yourself to us and repeat it from there.
Okay, I am the person of Hussein Abdul Ghani.
Abdul Ghani.
Yes, Abdul Ghani.
Okay.
And the name of our farm is Gabus Farm.
Gabus Farm.
Gabus Farm.
Gabus Farm.
Yes.
Okay. When did you start?
Okay, something about 2-3 years now.
Okay.
I had a plan of, let me see, rearing of animals, but initially it was our work. Even since when we were young, we started with goats and sheep, and sometimes we do rear this cocks and some small guinea fowls.
Okay. So you were born as a farmer?
Yes.
Okay. But you decided
that is the work of our parents.
Okay.
More especially my dad.
Okay. Have you been to school?
Yes.
Level?
I'm now a degree holder, a graduate.
Degree?
Yeah.
Which year?
That was last year. Completed at the College of Education.
Oh, okay. So are you a teacher?
Yes, I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay. I see. Let's talk about, since we started this business, how has been the journey so far? What has been the good side of this business?
Okay. Initially when we started, it wasn't an easy work.
Okay.
And even till now, we are still struggling.
That is true.
Because there will be a season you go through successful.
Okay.
And there will be a season full of difficulties. More especially this season, it wasn't easy at all.
That is true. That is true.
A lot of diseases and the overflow of the water too. And sometimes the animals have to walk through water in order to feed. And when that happens to you, there are some small bacteria in the water which usually affects them. And it gives them a lot of diseases. And we are not taking things easy. But inshallah, we are hoping for the best.
That is true. That is true. What has been your most success year since you started?
That was last year.
Yeah, last year. How much did you make last year? Do you keep records?
Yes, I do, but based on one or two reasons, I can't just.
You don't want us to also know that there's money, so you don't want us to venture into the business.
Oh, it is a very nice business.
Okay.
It takes a person with a very strong heart
to
invest in such a business. Because there are losses and there are gains.
When you lose, boom.
When you lose, boom.
When you
You
gain,
don't take care. You even run out of the business.
You say, no, I'm done. I'm done. I can't continue with this thing.
Because even this season alone, I want to tell you the kind of losses that we pass through, you'll be surprised.
Okay. How many animals did you lose this year?
More than 5.
Okay.
And sometimes you can buy an animal, let me see, above 3,000.
Okay.
Or even getting to 4,000. And within a short period, the animal will die. Or maybe it will contract a disease and you treat. And at the end of the day, you have to sell the animal to the butcher people. And you know them. These people are very wicked.
They are very wicked though. Sometimes when the animal is like that way, they get to know right now you are in demand. You need them.
Yes.
So sometimes people do want to take advantage of our situation.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
They usually take advantage
Yeah.
because at that moment you cannot do anything.
Yeah.
You can't leave the animal, and you're also thinking of losing your money too.
Yeah, that is
So instead of you losing everything, you should just collect something.
Yeah. You guys being here, I think the prices are okay. Tell us about the prices here.
For the prices, it depends on the season.
Okay.
Something like this dry season, sometimes the prices of the animals do shoot up.
Okay.
But in the rainy season like this, most of the animals are okay. So sometimes prices become minimum. But when it comes to dry season like this, some of the animals do move from this place to, let me say, Ibra and far places just to go and search for staffs. So when that happens, they are a little bit shortage of the livestock here. So when that happens, the prices shoot up.
Let me ask you this thing. You've been a graduate. Maybe you're making money from the game. Why do you also want to invest into this? Talk to us and let's know.
Okay, initially, you know what Agufado said. You cannot be a millionaire when you are a teacher.
Yeah.
So you try doing something extra.
Okay.
Apart from the little token you are taking from the government.
Okay.
You have to also invest in order to manage yourself and your family too. Because sometimes the demands of the family is not easy. This can even be more than your payments.
That is true.
So when that happens, I think unless you get something to support yourself, so maybe you can use that one as, let me see, to take care of the family, and the little you take from the government too, you can also use that one to pay maybe rent, bills, and others, so that life can be sometimes easy for you.
Expense is very small, but you're able to manage. How many animals do you have here?
Okay, they are more than, let me say, 24.
More than 24?
Yes, they are more than 24.
Wow, and you're utilizing the place very well.
Yes.
Wow. I see.
You know, let me say, it is a Zongo community.
Yeah.
And this is the center of Yeji.
Okay.
And I think from the start of the town, the kind of lanes that we have in between houses are very huge.
Okay.
So with that, we're able to manage a little bit space in order to start with the livestock business.
Okay.
And with this place too, we usually sweep it and take good care of it every blessed day.
Okay.
This is where we usually dump the descent. Okay. So when it is plenty, then we use a tractor or let me see, a motor Kia to carry it to the refuse dump.
And you have used the net to cover the place there, so that house flies,
okay, and something, anything that can enter into it and it will be harmful will be well controlled.
I'm a beginner. I want to go into livestock farming. How can I be successful in livestock farming? Especially with cattle.
As a beginner, you need a capital and a lot of education too.
Okay.
Because somebody like me, I like to learn. So I didn't just start with the livestock farm just like that. Though it was the work of my father, but I also took a lot of education from experienced people on how cattle are being reared and how they are being taken care of. And before you can become successful in rearing cattle or in a livestock farm, let me see, it involves a lot. And you have to before you even start, let me see, maybe I like this, I cannot follow them to the bush. So after my capital education, I then have to look for a caretaker,
Okay.
so that wherever I am, I have a sound mind that my animals are in the safe and good what hands. Before I started, and I started by buying them one after the other.
Okay.
Let me see. The year I started, I bought only two.
Okay.
So they took me through the year and I sold them. So I see that Charlie, the business was not easy. But for that year, I was a bit lucky that there is no any kind of disease. So we were able to pass through the year what successful. And our second year to the same thing. But for this year, it wasn't easy at all.
Okay.
We've seen a lot. But we are still struggling. And we hope, inshallah, we'll go through successful.
Which breed is your favorite?
Budali is my favorite.
Okay.
Because they are expensive. Once you buy them, those no, if only let me say Allah leaves them for you, and they didn't contract any kind of disease. Whenever you want to sell them, I think even when you send them to the market, the kind of attraction that they have is something big.
Yeah. During the challenges, how were you able to come out of it?
Okay, sometimes I consult people who are much into the livestock farming more than I do.
Okay.
And sometimes too, we used to consult the veterinary doctors. Maybe no matter how experienced you are, there will be somebody who is more experienced than you do. So on that case, you have to consult. Maybe let me see, 3 days ago, a snake poured a saliva into one of the eye of the animal.
Okay.
So I've never seen some before. I've been hearing about it. So that I experienced one.
Okay.
So I have to call a brother who is more experienced than I do.
Okay.
And he told me to first get sugar and put it in the water, stir it and pour it into the ice.
Okay.
And we did it for about 2-3 days before injection. And lo and behold, we were successful.
Okay, sugar.
Yes, sugar.
Just normal sugar. Yeah.
Put it in the water and stir it.
Okay.
And pour it into the eye.
Okay. Yeah. Morning and evening.
Yes, morning and evening.
Okay.
Because sometimes during the afternoon like this, we don't used to vaccinate them or give them that because the weather is too hot, and their blood too is working. So sometimes in the cost of injection, it can affect them.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So, what is your message to Ghanaians who wants to invest in livestock before?
Okay, my little knowledge, my little message to the young ones out there who are willing to engage into the livestock rearing is that it is a very nice business that I wish every youth will engage himself into. But as I said earlier, it takes the brave ones to be able to go through. And inshallah, if only you start with a good heart. And with this work too, one of the secrets in it is that it doesn't want envy.
Okay.
If you are too envious, you won't take things easy.
Okay. You see someone's animal, you're like, I wish they are mine. I wish they are mine with negative jealousy.
Or maybe I wish something bad could happen to these animals.
Oh, okay.
All that stuff,
Okay.
which is very, very bad. Yours is to do your best, take good care of your animals, and pray that God Almighty leaves them for you.
It's more we need to calibrate rather than just
Yes,
being envious of
and
others.
with this work, it needs much collaboration.
Okay.
Like as we went to my brother like this, sometimes something can be bothering my mind. I have to go and consult him.
Okay.
the same thing applies to him too. He sometimes also comes to us, consult me, so that we share ideas, and at the end of the day, we overcome the problem.
Yeah, that is true. That's why we are here to take your knowledge.
Okay.
The video, a lot of people will watch the video and maybe someone will get inspired by your message. So thank you so much. The name again and put your number.
Okay, I'm Hussein Abdul Ghani,
Okay.
Gabus Farm,
Okay.
and my number is 055 4410441
Again.
and 055 4410441. Or you can call me on 0550 100 429. 0550 100 429.
A question that I didn't ask but you wish to add. Maybe I didn't ask anything but you wish to add it up.
Okay. For now, I think we've said a lot.
Okay.
And time is not on our side.
Yeah.
So the little message or the little thing I want to add is I wish each and every youth should try and do something small for a living, not to depend too much on the government.
Okay.
So the moment you take a little step, as we have a quote saying, God help those who help themselves.
Okay.
So we are all not perfect, but with the little steps we take, God is always at our side. So, and sometimes too, it prevents insecurity too.
Okay.
Because if I'm into this business, there's no way I'll go and steal or take something from somebody.
That is true. That is true.
So that is the little thing I want to
add. Alright. Greet everyone. Do you have someone that you want to greet?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe the video go viral.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to my lovely mom. She's behind all these things.
Okay.
She's in the name of Adama.
Okay. Alright.
So that is all.